Hi everyone and welcome back. How are you guys today? Guys, I'm so excited to react today. Today I'll something that honestly I'm actually really excited about, and to be honest, probably not at all prepared for. So I do want you to take this as like your verbal pause warning, just because I will be pausing, especially if this has like any kind of storyline to it, which I'm assuming it does. I will be pausing, so please note that now. Now, as you can see from the title, we are reacting to Kangdaniel today, and for anyone who does not know, I have reacted to him in the past. I feel like it's honestly been like ages since we've done anything, and to be honest, that does make me sad, just because I do know that he has things out there that I haven't seen yet. Now granted, yes, I've gone through a large portion of his discography on my own, such as like the b-sides and stuff, but for the most part we've done MVs together, and I feel like there's still a couple out there that I haven't seen that I do want to go back and watch, just because look, this man is incredibly brilliant. It is actually insane, and I feel like he does not get enough credit for one, his creative design, his genius, and his music in itself speaks volumes, and I feel like I don't hear enough people talk about him, and I don't really understand that. It has never made sense to me. So there's that. But yes, look, I have no idea what I'm getting into. Look, I know that there were a couple things released like in like preparation for this comeback. However, I have not watched anything because I don't do teasers, I don't do spoilers, and I have no idea what things contain. And because I like to be kind of surprised by everything for the most part in an MV, I try not to watch them. And I say for the most part because in this particular video we are watching something before we watch the MV, which I don't do. I normally do not do that. However, I have been told that these two videos correlate very heavily together, and in order to understand one, you have to watch the other. I don't know how accurate that is. Like, I'm going off of what someone has told me. I could be wrong. I have no idea, but we're gonna take their word and see what happens. Excuse me. So yes, look, we have two videos to watch today. The first one is the original why can't I say it? Synopsis. Wow, I got it. Okay, original synopsis. Ooh, words. Okay, they're hard. After that, we are watching the SOS MV. Look, I have no idea what the hell is about to happen. I read the screen. I read the screen, and the story of the man who was the angel of death. Okay, so that is where we are starting out at. Okay. Like I said, this man is brilliant. This man is incredibly brilliant. So I'm very interested to see what happens. So I guess let's do this. Let's see what happens. Let's go.
The story of the man who was the angel of death.
Okay.
There was the man who was the angel of death in the time of eternity. One day when the man was carrying the dead endlessly, he suddenly lost in thought about the source of all these things. There is a constant sound of pain from the place beyond the river called the hell. And why do people constantly sing endlessly? Why am I doing this? And why people have to suffer even after they die?
Interesting. Okay, so literally an angel of death who is carrying people to the afterlife, to hell. But the way that this is set up is so incredibly cool, because it's going over like one book to the next, but you can feel that darkness as it kind of migrates from one plot, like one setting to the next. And I really like that, because you're getting immersed in the story already, and it's actually really cool.
Why am I doing this, and why people have to suffer even after they die? As he thought about it endlessly, the time of eternity passed again, and he suddenly disappeared.
Oh.
The 4 hours to hell had been empty, and that's one of the dead. In addition to the missing man, there were many angels of death.
Okay.
They went looking for him, killing each of the other angels of death.
Interesting.
And came to find him. The man collected the coins of the angels of death. The coins of the angels of death had a special ability. The ability was, just once, to give the ability to produce results that deviated from the law of causation. The man.
Interesting.
Neither the alive nor the dead. The threshold of hell was full of dead people who cannot neither be alive nor dead, since they couldn't go across into hell. So the villages of the dead had formed near there. The dead who was abetted by the other angels of death, that came from hell trying to help the man, but the man rather returned their souls with the coins of the angels of death. death to let them live again. The angels of death, who were furious about empty hell and ruined world, united and finally found the man. Then they were going to punish him in front of everyone.
Okay.
This was the man's plan to pull together all the demons and angels of death and hell. The man used all the coins of the angels of death that he had collected. The demons of hell and hell itself were wiped out like this. But people's sins are worse than tyranny, and hell has been created without fail. The man goes to destroy hell every day, like he used to.
Interesting. Interesting. This is the original why can't I actually say the word? Synopsis. Synopsis. Why is it such a hard word for me to pronounce, apparently? I don't understand. Interesting. Okay, so in the MV, are we getting this story being played out? Like, the different angels of hell going to find that, like, almost like rogue angel? Like, are we going to see the story play out, or are we going to see the aftermath of everything? Interesting. This is honestly really, really cool, and it definitely, like, it gets you immersed before even seeing the MV of it, what's about to come, and holy shit. Okay, like, I am honestly a little lost for words. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I was watching the beginning of a movie. So the fact is that we haven't even gotten into the MV yet, and the MV in itself is 4 minutes long. So there is that, and okay. So we are starting in the story. Let's do this with SOS. Let's see what happens. By the way, there are no captions. Yeah, there are no captions right now with the MV, which is perfectly fine, because we're probably going to be focusing in on the actual story in itself. So yes, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go. Ooh. Okay, so is Daniel playing that, like, that rogue angel that, like, was going around, like, stealing their coins? I'm assuming that's who he's playing, because remember, the person said that the angels went and looked after him, and slowly but surely, basically, they ended up starting to kill each other, which is what he wanted. He wanted to collect those coins, and at the end, he wanted to be caught. He wanted all of this. It was like his grand master plan. So is he playing that particular being? Maybe. Oh. Okay. This like deep bass in the background? Are you kidding? Okay. The coins. Ooh. His voice, I'm trying to focus on his voice, but there's so much happening. This is so cool. This in the background. This deep bass, it's so good. This is so, I'm not gonna lie to you. Normally, I do not have this issue where I have struggles focusing on both the MV and the song in itself. However, I am struggling because there is so much happening in this MV, and it's so cool. It's so cool. He sounds really good. Ooh. Okay, it's giving Mad Max, and I don't hate that. I kind of love that. The build, though. That pullback? That's what I'm doing. Whoa. Okay, so I get it. I get it because we watched the original synopsis that video. We watched that video prior to this, which gave us like essentially our story. It gave us our story because he's literally playing who they were talking about, like that fallen angel, that angel of death, that it wasn't a fallen angel, it's an angel of death, the angel of death from our story. That's who he is playing, and we kind of see that entire act play out in this. However, are you actually hitting me with some of these scenes? This at the end in itself is insane to me. Look at this. Holy shit, like honestly, this MV, and it looks like an OST for a show that he is playing in, for a drama that he is playing in. Like they took pieces of the drama and put it in this, or a movie, and I whoa. Look, as I said, this man is incredibly brilliant. It's insane, and he does not get nearly enough credit, and it makes me sad. But holy shit, like, I genuinely feel like I just watched, like, bits and pieces of a movie, and I understood it for the most part. Don't come at me, because I did understand it, but I am, like, honestly, I am so incredibly impressed by the cinematography in this MV. It is actually, like, I am, like, I mean, even if we go back to our fight scene back here, having their faces changed to show that they are also the angel of death. It's so cool. Like, this entire fight scene is epic. It is, honestly, it's epic. And then you go into this scene kind of right here. Again, building us up. Where they're all coming after him. I don't get how people aren't talking about him. I don't get it. Are you actually kidding me? That is, what the fuck?